Hi, this is Dennis Washington with Cross Digital and CrossDig.com with your weekly pep talk. Teach everyone everything you know. I was on the phone this week with a good friend of mine. I've known him for several years now. He's had his ups and downs in his career. He's been some places that he didn't want to work. He's gotten laid off before as well. But he's always wanted to work in this one particular industry. And he loves that industry, and he's a big fan of it. And he's finally now, after years of perseverance, finally getting to do what he wants to do. And we were on the phone the other night talking about this, and it's turning out actually into a leadership position now. And that's one of the things that his new boss wants him to focus on is more leadership skills and taking more leadership, more of a leadership role in there. And so we were talking about the idea of leadership and what that means and how do you actually accomplish that. And one of the things that I told him as a secret I learned years ago was the fact of teaching people everything you know. Teach them everything you know, and teach as many people everything you know. And it kind of goes against the normal human notion, especially in the job world. You got a lot of people that thinks that the only way to have job security is to know something that no one else knows, and that you've got control of things that not even your boss knows how to do, and that's the only way to keep your job is just to be very private. As I've learned, that's not actually the best formula for success. You can actually have better job security and move further up the chain, if that's what you want, to move up the ladder of success, by actually trying to teach other people what you know, instead of trying to hoard that information. I've heard the comment made, there's a lot of irreplaceable people in the cemetery. There's a lot of people that hang on to that, and then they get sick and pass away, and someone else steps right in and replaces them, and the business keeps going. It might stumble, but generally it keeps on going. And to think that we are somehow going to escape natural human events in our lives is just ludicrous. It just doesn't make any sense. What about your business? What would happen if you got sick and had to leave for an extended period of time, or even leave the business? Would it survive? I talk to a lot of people about the legacy. You know, what would happen if you walked away from the business for an extended period of time? Would the business survive? Would it continue to grow? Your ability to set your business up to get even better after you leave is not a sign that you were a bad boss. It means you actually took the time to set things up and make it actually better for the people behind you, because you want a business to grow. Every business wants to grow. You don't want to fail. As I've read in the book, From Good to Great, we've talked about this before with Jim Collins, the idea that of level 4 leaders versus level 5 leaders. Level 4 leaders being very selfish. You know, the reason for success is me. The reason for failure is everyone around me. And it's totally opposite with level 5 leaders. Level 5 leaders, you know, the success is due to everyone around me. If there's problems, it's all because of me. And the outcomes are very, as Jim pointed out in his book, his research team did, just almost every time that a level 4 leader would leave a company, the company would stumble and many times fail, and fail badly. But level 5 leaders would spend an enormous amount of time, years, preparing their successor, searching for who would succeed them at the top of the company, and then preparing that person for the role so that when they left, the company would continue to grow. And there's a lot to be said for that. I mean, are you a level 4 leader? Are you selfish in what you share? Or are you a level 5 leader? Are you selfless? Do you help other people? I mentioned earlier in this about how teaching people everything you know can reduce the stress in your life. And that's one of the things I learned early on, is that the more people I could teach how to do something, that's the less time I'm having to do it, the less time they're coming to me hounding me, I need to get this done, and you're the only person that knows how to do it. If I teach everybody how to do it themselves, that just frees up more time to do things on my to-do list that need to also be done. And you just get a better team effort out of that as well. In the end, it's about helping people. Helping people by teaching them. Teach everyone everything you know. You will be a better business for it. You will be a better leader for it. Your business will greatly improve as a result of that because you'll have a better morale, better atmosphere. Teach everyone everything you know and watch the rewards happen. It'll be fantastic. I'm Dennis Washington with Cross Digital and CrossDig.com with your weekly pep talk. Teach everything to everyone.